Hello, my sweetheart. Zada-the-mouse kisses you on the heart. Welcome back to the Zada-the-mouse experiment, where we prove with facts, life facts, the magnificent law of attraction. I will reassume, so it be clear. What does belief mean, and how does it serve us, and how do contradictions push away our desires and their accomplishments away from us? So, beliefs are practically our being, the things that compound us, those faiths about what the universe is and what our universe is. If the universe has specific rules and we miss seeing them, then we get to construct wrong beliefs. And thus, not knowing what we are doing, we get confused. We confound ourselves, make errors, physical, material errors, and therefore it is there that we need to search for our misfortunes in life within us, within what we do every day. And I explained with my facts, examples, so that it be a little clearer that, for instance, if I believe people are bad, it is difficult to feel their good energy when they have one. And it is difficult to accept that those rules that would serve us, we do not apply them. As in, we tend to turn up nose when we see people in a fancy car, rich people. And if you feel that, know that there's a problem. There's something, because most of the people we meet in life, we don't know them. It is wrong, it is fearful and disrespectful, hating people out of the blue and without a reason, right? But we don't know that it's something comes naturally. It's some sort of a little dose of envy, and that all of that based on beliefs. I believe that I can't find my life mate, which is not a tragedy. We're born in one body. We can be happy, and yet we can find incredibly magnificent people whom we vibrate together with if we open towards the things we desire and towards our real, innate, aspiring nature. Another peacock. They're all over now. I want to see another one. Okay. In many areas, very many areas. Look around here. It is magnificent. Wow, wow. Toddy, I present you Toddy and Toddy's birds. Easy. How do you feel when you feel anger or hatred? You can identify these feelings. There's some contradiction. or something to learn, okay? There are many people, and I agree with that idea, there are many people who say that we see around, within other people and around us, what's bugging us. It's a personalized expression of the thing. As in, if let me try it and find that once an example, a fast example. I always criticize, generically. Okay. I will always find around me people who do it. And it is not only because and for thanks and as a result of the law of attraction, but the universe is showing us what we need to correct. Because full happiness is about being happy. You cannot be happy and angry at the same time. You can't be angry with people and yet love them. We have to learn. And you can learn much better, easier, looking around yourself. Because self-sincerity, it needs fantastic awareness. It's not easy. Much easier looking at the other one and seeing, oh, I don't like this. And then make it a longer path. Wait, how come today I get to see this? Maybe you will find it within you. And there are two possible reasons. Because you like it very much in yourself, or because it forbids you from getting where you want. Right? It is true. And there we go again, coming back to the concept, there are no coincidences. And there we go again, taking the thought to the roots and until the end. And how come there are no coincidences? Because we know that the universe was created by one who knows his stuff. And who knows how to manage it. He does it lovingly and intelligently, highly intelligent. There are so many things we cannot put within the equation of our disrespectful, I don't like this. Many things that you cannot consider. Many things. Well, yet he knows them all. He knows why the things have to do to come to accomplishment the way they do. And we may not be content and happy with those things, but if we knew everything, we'd say, oh yes, that's the right thing to do. I am certain about it. I've seen it in many situations. I learned myself self-sincerity. I practice it every day, and it's a magnificent self-knowing and self-growing being. It's a technique that helps you get in peace with people. You know, I was telling my daughter, Angelina, there is this story that I heard long time ago. I was about 16 years old, and I used to reflect ever since I was a little girl. When I heard something that really moved me inside, I really took it with me, and every time I sat down I would think. And there was this story. There was this young man who sat in the bus, sat down, and kept bugging everyone around. He would scold. He would be angry. He would speak badly. And there's this little old man who sits down nearby. And of course the young man was in that state, and he keeps doing it because the man is breathing his air. And because You know what? You should wash more often. You stink. And you know what? You just get over there. There's space. Plenty. Let my air. Let it clean. And at a certain point, this man turns towards our young boy, looks him into the eyes and says, "How are you, my little one?" I feel it because I took it with me, as if I lived this story, as if I lived it myself. And the boy started, and he wouldn't stop talking for a half an hour. And all the anger was gone. And he bladdered around, and at a certain point, he said, "You know, my father died last night. I didn't sleep all night because I didn't get to tell my father that I didn't hate him. And I am certain he died thinking that." As I said, I took this story with me, and I could say it carved my being greatly. And it is only a story, but it taught me to learn to enlarge my vision and not judge at the surface, looking at the surface. And it was like, I'll be a better person this way. Learning not to criticize at once, not to judge at once. It'll make me a better person. And because I wasn't okay, and that was my logical, that's why I took it with me actually in the beginning. And because I'm probably naturally good. But that's, as most of us, mainly. And it was so dear, so precious to me, that I reflected and twisted it around all to see all the faces and all the sides. And I realized that it was more than becoming a better person. It guided me towards being a happier person. Because I will tell you this, do practice being understanding, but understanding in a wise way. Finding every one of them, every now and then, those stories that surround us, that are true and lived and full, and that we never get to know about. Ask the people around you instead of saying, "I don't like you. I don't like your attitude. How are you?" Maybe you'll get something useful for you, but which will get you to love that person. Loving makes you happier. Think about it. It is so easy, and here I'll end everything up. It is so easy to understand it if you get the habit of reflecting. Think well and think often. How easy is it to understand if you think, for an instance, that if I give myself the opportunity to feel good feelings every day, I'll have a brighter life. It is well-being for me. It is richness in life. Think about it again. That's why we got children. We live a life. We work. We have relationships to be happy. It's not only for the things, for the comfort, for the beauty that we gather around, but it is actually all leading us towards inner happiness. If you don't feel the happiness for the new car, you may as well leave it there where it is. It will have a feeble value for you. It is about happiness. So if you give yourself the opportunity to understand, to see, there are few people, bad people upon this earth, purely bad people, and they usually get there because they were hurt. Mainly, we build a shield. We build a shield. I have this look. And it cuts. Why? Perhaps because I'm scared of showing my true feelings because I was hurt. Perhaps I wouldn't look cool. It's a shield. Being completely free means being able to love whatever. Whatever you do, whatever. Of course, I'll avoid getting harmed. But apart from that, I love you. You can't do anything about it. Oh my God, this is power, you know? And that's being totally free and giving yourself the opportunity to love and to know around you, to feel yourselves with more life than you have. The life of your dear ones, the life of people you meet every day and you don't know anything about. That's about happiness. Learning to be understanding in a wise, profound, practiced way smashes away fears and contradictions, because you're little by little, without searching for your limitations and your fears, you'll identify them and smash them in a flash. Sweethearts, carry beautiful stories. Carry them along with you. Live more lives than one. Enjoy life at full. Because we've been born and we built a society because it is wonderful sharing. More wonderful than so many things we accomplish and get in life. Feeling the other, loving the other, fearless. Sweethearts, Zada from Zada-the-mouse experiment kisses you on the heart.